Hey guys, today's video is about my monthly beauty favorites for the month of May. Leave a comment down below of something that you've been loving this month so that we can see what each other have been loving throughout this month. Subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to be notified when I upload beauty related videos. I appreciate every single one of you and I thank you for your love and support, and I'm going to go ahead and get started with my makeup favorites. My first favorite has to be this blush palette by LMR Cosmetics. I just love the peach undertones in this palette. This formula is really pigmented, but it's really easy to work with. I used to really like matte blushes, but I just have something for these sparkly blushes. I wouldn't say this is sparkly, I'd say it's more of a sheen. It makes your cheeks look like it has a natural glowy flush, and it complements a lot of makeup looks. Sometimes I will go on top of this with a highlighter to get that extra pop of glow. But really with these blushes, you don't need that highlighter. It has a natural glow. Just these peach undertones are everything that I'm looking for in blush. Like, this palette has everything that I need as far as blush is concerned, especially for summer looks. This was kindly given to me by Galactic, and this is the most beautiful blush topper or even bronze topper. It's a very light wash of color. I wouldn't call this a blush. I would call it a blush topper. Today I'm wearing a Bobbi Brown bronzer, and then I topped it off with this star blush, and it is so pretty. It doesn't emphasize my texture at all. I feel like my skin looks supple and healthy, and I really like this. So thank you, Galactic, for sending this to me. I really love it. I purchased this during the VIB sale and I have been wearing it nonstop. Really, I knew I was gonna love this. It does last a while on my skin. I wouldn't say it's longer than my Kat Von D setting powder, but it does last a while, long enough for me to be happy with. It does keep my oil away for a good amount of time, and I've been really happy with it, so I have to include that in my favorites video because it's been worn a lot this month. This Magic Star Concealer is my second most used makeup product of the month. I'm not kidding. It lasts longer than any of my other concealers, and the color right now is perfect for my skin tone. It will show my lines a little bit, but not as much as my other concealers. I like how it doesn't dry too harshly underneath my under eyes. It is a matte formula, but I would say it's more of a natural matte. It's just not drying and harsh on my skin, and I really like the fact that this does not have scent in it, because I have noticed a difference in my skin and on my under eyes when I wear unscented products. This for sure is my most used eye palette for the month of May. All these colors are just my go-to. They're classic colors that I love wearing. The shimmer shades are almost like a wet feeling to them, but they're very pigmented. They blend out really well. You can definitely build up the color if you're wanting a more intense shine on your lids, but I really like this formula. The only color that I haven't used this month is this gray blue shade, but I can speak for the rest of them that they are really good. They're very pigmented. There is a lot of kick up with these matte shades, but I don't mind that so much as long as the color is actually good. I love popping these shimmery shades on my eyelid to get like that wet shimmery look, but these are really pigmented, and a little bit of this goes a long way. I really like this shade right here. It's perfect for the warm tones that I am really craving this month. This eye palette has definitely been pulling my eye looks together, especially these warm brown shades. This banana shade right here is perfect for blending out along the eyebrow. These are just your staple colors. I also purchased the Farsali Skin Mist during the VIB sale, and I've been really liking this as a base for my makeup. My preference for the Skin Mist has been to use it as a primer, but you can also use this to set your makeup. It's nice if I want to go for a no makeup day. I'll just spritz a little bit of this on my face and then go on top with my Galactic blush topper. I'm very happy that this hasn't broken me out. I was very nervous that this was going to break me out just because I have a sensitive skin, but it hasn't, and I've been really liking it. I just think it's so cool that it has gold flecks in it. That's just the coolest thing ever. A new discovery is this Makeup Revolution foundation stick. I have the shade F13. I do not use this as a foundation. I actually use this as a contour / bronzer. I've just been stamping it along my cheekbone and then blending it out with my ever trusty M439 brush. And then I've been going on top of it with that butter bronzer, and It's made my bronzer last longer and it doesn't end up like getting messy and falling down onto my jawline. The undertone in this is a little bit too warm for me. It has a little bit of that orange undertone that can be a little bit too much sometimes, so I have to be really careful not to put too much of this on. I can counteract the orange tone in this with my butter bronzer and it works perfectly fine. So it's a really great alternative if you want to find an affordable cream bronzer. I know the Milk Makeup bronzer is a really good option as well, but this is definitely a cheaper option. The last makeup item that I want to mention is this sample size of the Buxom Plumping Lip Gloss in the shade Dolly. I'm actually not wearing this today, but I'm going to go ahead and top it off so that you guys can get a little bit of an idea of what the color looks like. I've been loving this lip gloss to top off my matte liquid lipsticks. These Buxom Plumping Lip Glosses are perfect for summer because they have a little bit of that mint flavor, which is a little bit cooling on the lips. It has a little bit of that gold shimmer throughout it, so it pairs well with a lot of the shimmers that I'm wearing on my cheeks, a lot of the orangey peach undertones that I've been going for in my looks these days. It just pairs well with a lot of my looks. We're moving on to skincare and beauty. The first thing that I have to mention is the Glam Glow Bubble Cleanser. I love this. This is so good. I am really gonna love this when I start traveling for all these weddings because I won't have to worry about having to get rid of my mascara with another makeup item. I can just use this to get rid of my makeup and my mascara. So yeah, I've been really liking this. I am very impressed with this product, especially for Glam Glow. I have high expectations for Glam Glow because they are very expensive. I don't know if it's anything else that I'm using because I haven't changed anything in my skincare routine except this, and I've just noticed a difference in my skin. It's brighter, I don't have as much texture, and I just look better with makeup. This is a really deep cleaning formula that is not harsh on my skin. A lot of my cleansers are really great, like my Origins cleansers are awesome, but sometimes they can be really drying on my skin and I have to go in with a heavy moisturizer. But with this, I can go in with my light moisturizers and this works perfectly fine. Sometimes I'll even just use like a skin mist, a moisturizing skin mist, and my skin has been loving this because I haven't been having to put as much heavy moisturizing on my skin as much as I have had to in the past. And I feel like it's just making a difference in my skin appearance. It appears healthier. I'm getting rid of a little bit of that texture that I've been having a problem with. This has revolutionized my skincare routine for sure. The Patrick Ta Glow Oil. This shade is in A Moment. It's more of a bronze shade. This does look like it's a dark color, but it actually blends out onto your skin really well and just gives you a hint of color. This is a very light oil with a little bit of that gold shimmer. This has a beautiful warm scent that pairs well with a lot of my perfumes. It just gives you a little bit extra glam, but it's not too much. It's definitely good for everyday use, and I've been really liking this as an extra little pickup in my makeup looks. I can use my hands with this formula because it blends out so well, but I will use my Real Techniques kabuki brush to blend this out sometimes, especially on Sundays. My last beauty item that I wanted to share with you guys is this Moroccan Dry Texture Spray. I'm almost out of this, but I have been using this all the time. This really gets rid of my frizz. By the way, this is my day 4 wearing this hairstyle. I just put up a Define Curls video, and this is left over from that hairstyle, and it's been a couple days now, and yeah, this is what it looks like in a couple days, and I love it. I love this type of hairstyle. Anyway, but this works really well with the hairstyles I've been wearing recently. It has a really great scent. It fits in with all of my summery scents. It's really nice, and it has a lot of benefits to it. It's got that Moroccan oil, which is very moisturizing on your hair. It does emphasize my hair texture and just pulls my looks together. So I've been really liking this with my hair. The last item that I wanted to mention in this video is this new book series that I've been reading by Marissa Meyer. This is actually based off of, oh, my light. Stop it. Okay. No. This is actually based off the characters from Alice in Wonderland, and it is so good. Like, out of all the Disney videos, Alice in Wonderland is my least favorite. I don't know why, but it's not my favorite. And I'm definitely going to read her Lunar Chronicles. It has them all listed on the back here. Cinder, Scarlet, Cress, Winter, Stars Above, and Fairest. all those look amazing, and they look like they're based off of like your modern, not your modern, they all look like they're based off the classic fairy tales. It has a good amount of romance and action in it, but it's not too dark that it's depressing to read. Like, I've been reading the Sarah J Maas books, and they are really good, but I can't read them like back to back now because they're a little bit depressing. Like, all the romance gets destroyed in her books, and I'm at the point where I'm kind of disappointed that all the characters are being killed off. So I just decided to turn to a more brighter book series, and I've been loving this one. Yeah, I just had to mention that in my favorites because I've been loving this book. It's full of romance and action, and it takes a different twist on the story of Alice in Wonderland and the Land of Hearts. If there are any teens watching this video, like my sister Lydia, I'm actually texted her that she needs to read this book because it is really good. It's not dark, it's exciting, lots of adventure, and it has a little bit of that romance in there. So yeah, this is an excellent book. I'm very happy with it so far. I'm not done reading it. I'm actually on page... I'm right here. Anyway, that is my lifestyle favorite for this video. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun sharing with you what I've been loving this month. I have a lot of makeup for this month. Yeah. But I'm really glad that I got into a different book series. I will finish the book series by Sarah J Maas, but I am very excited that I found another one that is a little bit more, not exciting, a little bit less dark. Not so, to me, the Sarah J Maas books are a little bit gory, but that's okay. That's okay. I don't get into a mood when I read this book. Like, it's much more adventurous and happy, and I mean, it has its moments, but anyway, I'll go now. Bye.